Yo, let me tell you how I fumbled my future wife. Yeah, I said it, my wife. So this is how it went down. So picture this. I'm 18, working a regular desk job, just trying to get by, you know? It's one of those days where you're stuck at a boring desk, tapping away at the computer, wishing you could be anywhere else. I was just trying to survive the 9 to 5 when my phone buzzed. I look down at it, and it's my boy Chris. He's like, "Yo, party tonight? Come through. It's gonna be lit." And I'm thinking, okay, I gotta do something. Work's been dead all day, and a party sounds like exactly what I need. So I text back, "Bet, I'm in." I grab my jacket, feeling that little spark of excitement. It's been a while since I actually let loose, so I'm thinking this might be the night. I head out of the office, walk through the city, and make my way to the party. Now, I don't know what I was expecting, but the vibe when I walked in was straight fire. Neon lights flashing everywhere, people dancing, music blasting. This was no small get-together. It was a full-on rager. I could feel the energy just hit me like, boom. I'm standing there trying to figure out where to go when I saw her. Man, I saw Angel. You know the feeling when someone just stands out in a crowd? Yeah, that was her. She had this cool vibe, like effortlessly the baddest girl in the room. She had long hair, this Latina Asian mix that was straight up fire, and a smile that could light up a whole city. And me? I'm over here trying to figure out how I'm gonna talk to her without messing it up. I walked up to her, my heart racing, and I didn't know what to say. So I go with something that sounded good in my head. "Yo, what's up? How you doing, my heart?" Yeah, I know, I said that. You could feel the awkwardness instantly. The second those words left my mouth, I knew I messed up. Her face? It was like one of those anime moments where a big question mark appears above her head. She looks at me like, "Did he really just say that?" And I'm standing there, sweating bullets, trying to act cool. But she's cool. She smiles and says, "I'm good. How about you?" And it's like, okay, maybe I'm not totally dead yet. So we start chatting, and for a moment, everything's going smooth. But then she hits me with the question, "So, what do you like to do for fun?" Now, this is where I really fumbled. Like, I don't know what came over me, but my brain just short-circuited. I'm like, I like to be inside. And I meant like, chilling at home, playing games, whatever. But the way it came out, bruh, it was like I said, I like to be inside you, if you catch my drift. The silence, the awkwardness. You could literally hear the crickets. I was sweating harder than I ever have in my life. But shockingly, she didn't dip. She still gave me her number, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, maybe I still have a shot here. I mean, this is going way better than I deserve at this point, right? So, we talk for a couple of months. Texting back and forth, everything seems good. She responds fast, always friendly, and I'm over here thinking, maybe I didn't mess this up after all. But then I think, okay, it's time to take things to the next level. I invite her out on a date. Now, I should have thought this through more, but being the genius I am, I picked a cheap diner. You know the one, kind of sketchy, where the lights flicker and the food's barely edible, but you go there because it's all you can afford? Yeah, that one. We're sitting there in this quiet booth, and I'm trying to make conversation, but it's obvious she's not feeling the vibe. Right then, this 7-foot-tall dude walks in. He's wearing like an oversized jacket, and I'm immediately thinking, oh no, this guy looks like trouble. And of course, he walks straight up to us and says, "Yo mama, you so fine. You wanna be with me instead of this weirdo you're eating with?" I'm thinking, this is it. It's about to go down. I should have stood up, should have defended my spot as her date, but no. My stupid self freezes. I'm nervous and I blurt out, "Nah, bruh, you can have her." And man, when I tell you the look she gave me, I'll never forget it. She stood up right there, didn't even say a word, just walked out, left me sitting there, looking like a fool. I was like, what just happened? I couldn't believe what I said. We didn't talk for a while after that. I tried to reach out, but it wasn't the same. She wasn't as quick to respond, and I could tell I'd really messed up. The guilt hit me hard. Eventually, we were in the car, just driving through the city, and it was so quiet. I could hear the rain tapping on the windows, and I knew I'd lost her. She wasn't angry. She was just disappointed. And that's the worst part. I thought about what I said, about everything, how I let fear take over and just gave up when I had the chance to stand up for what I cared about. I should have been better. I should have done better.